Hi everyone, it's Succulent unboxing day. I actually have this one already, but not in this particular size. So I'm very excited about this one. The good thing about this website is that it actually gives you a picture of what you're getting and it's the exact plant that you're getting. So it's not much of a surprise, I would say, but let's see. So as you can see, this is a cutting and it's a double. I don't know what's the official name or what you call these type of succulents, but it is 2 heads. This one is called Echeveria Orange Monroe. I'll quickly show you the other one that I have. So this is the Orange Monroe that I have, and it's obviously much smaller. It lost a lot of its color since I've gotten it. I got it as a cutting as well, but it's rooting, or I think it's rooted nicely. It's not that firm into the pot yet, but I can definitely see the roots poking out on the side, on the bottom of the pot. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, this one looks like it's shipped in a pot. This is an Echeveria Sarahime. It's a hybrid. It is about, I think, 2 inches. On to the next one. Now this one doesn't actually have a name, and I'm not quite sure how succulents get named, but from some of the international channels I follow, they talk about how obviously the maker of the creator of the succulent names the succulent, and it's really up to the person who creates it. And in this case, I'm not sure who created it. Sometimes when I do purchase the succulents, they do mention which farm it's from or whether it's a hybrid or not. In this case, it actually just doesn't have a name. It just says Echeveria SP. And I think SP stands for special, at least from some of the channels that I follow, that's what they sort of call it. But I bought this because I just really love this color. And so far, all the succulents that I bought from this particular website, it has kept its color indoors as it's putting out roots. So that's actually pretty exciting for me, in that a lot of my succulents that I have is not colored up yet, only because I think it's because they're still fairly young. So the color, and as far as I know, has to do with a number of factors, and one being that they do have to reach a certain age, as far as I know. Some do color much faster than others. I'm assuming it's tied to their growth habit, whether they're fast growing or slow growing or medium growing. Okay, and this one is a tiny one. This one is called the Echeveria Star Mark. It's about 1.5 inches, maybe? Alright, on to the next one. Alright. Get some of these fuzzies out of the way. I bought this because of its beautiful color. And this one is called Echeveria Helena. It is a hybrid, it says. And I do wonder about these because they're in a nursery pot. I have no idea how old these are, but they put out such beautiful colors, and this is about almost 2 inches as well. Okay, and this also looks like it's shipped in a pot. Let's see. I do feel like generally this website, they do sell succulents that are obviously imported, but also they have they're not newly grown, or I guess babies, if you want to call them babies. Only because I don't think babies at this point, at this like size, puts out colors like that, and I can't imagine. I mean, I don't know how the whole farming goes, but I've seen it in a lot of the channels. Like, you know, farmers often raise their succulents grow their succulents for. Sometimes it takes a year or two for them to get to a size where it's sellable. But I don't know if that's the same case here. So who knows how old some of these succulents are. From judging by the color that they're giving out, I do feel like some of them they're not, young propagated succulents from 3 months ago, like, or 6 months ago, whatnot. Okay, this one got some, it must have gotten shifted in the shipment. It has dirt all over the face. Isn't this beautiful? It's called an Echeveria Alba Beauty. It is in hybrid. I also bought this because I thought the colors were very beautiful. I'm very into pink and this sort of pale green, almost yellowish green, apple green. I don't know what color green this is, but I think it's just beautiful, and it has these sort of pinkish reddish lining tips. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see how big this one is. End to end, it's about 3.5 inches. Beautiful. Very happy with this one too. On to my last one. Now, I bought this one because I actually haven't seen this one anywhere. All the websites that I normally purchase from, and I would say I have about 4 websites, including Etsy, that I guess that's 5 websites that I generally order things from. Lately, it's all been from this particular store, but I do check other stores regularly too, just to see if I can find something that I haven't seen before or that seems rare. I mean, it doesn't have to be rare, but I keep telling myself I don't want to buy, because of the limited space that I have, I don't want to buy same succulents over and over again, as much as I love to, and I have in the past bought more than one of each kind, but I'm trying not to do that now because I have very limited space. And as you guys know, I feel like plants, succulents, it's just pure obsession at this point, and I can't stop buying them. It's crazy to me, but it does bring me a lot of joy. I love looking at them. I look at them every day. I watch how much they've grown, because I have now learned that changes happen to succulents. Oftentimes it happens overnight. So I do look at them on a daily basis, and you have to, because if there's something wrong with them, if they need your attention for whatever matter, if they're sick or if they're not doing well, oftentimes it shows overnight. So I do look at them every day. And this one, I feel like I haven't seen this one anywhere. And lo and behold, I mean, I ordered this, and in one of the channels that I followed, that person had it in their collection, and I was like, oh, I guess it is around. But look at this beauty. It is called Echeveria Heart's Delight. Echeveria Heart's Delight. Isn't this beautiful? I think eventually it puts out, as you can see in this one, this sort of like the pink reddish color, as you can see in this leaf right here. Eventually it puts out that type of colors, but I think the one that I saw from a channel, it was more lavenderish, purplish. And I don't have a lot of succulents that sort of look like this. The closest one I have is the rainbow. Let me bring that over. It does look very similar, but this one, leaves are shaped more closer to a heart. I mean, to be fair, it actually looks almost identical. But the leaves on this one is more puffy, as you can see. I just noticed that right now. And this one is actually fairly fast growing. It dropped a lot of the lower leaves and it's putting out new leaves fairly quickly. And I don't know if I have ever featured this one in any of my previous videos, but this one, yeah, it's grown really fast compared to some of the other succulents that I have. Okie dokie, I think that's it for today. See you guys next time. Bye now.